Another cheesy holiday film? Let's talk about it.
Merry Christmas to me.
Meet Me Next Christmas is now streaming on Netflix. It stars and is executive produced by the Christina Milian. And let me just say, Christina looks absolutely incredible. She looks stunning, perfect, beautiful, flawless, all right? Christina plays Layla. Her flight is delayed. She goes to wait in the lounge where she runs into a fine-ass man with a good hairline at the buffet who teaches her about sriracha. That fine-ass man leaves, and then another fine-ass man comes in to the lounge, also upset about his flight being delayed. Now, this fine-ass man is living under a rock because he doesn't know who Pentatonix is. Sidebar, guys, I have been listening to Pentatonix for years. I absolutely love them. They are extremely talented. They've collaborated with a lot of big names. Definitely check out their music. So this other fine-ass man, James, doesn't know about Pentatonix, so Layla puts him on to them. This guy, James, is about to leave the lounge, but not before proposing to Layla to meet him at next year's Pentatonix Christmas concert if they both happen to be single at the time, which right now they're both taken. But he feels they made a great connection and that it wasn't by chance. She's down for it and gives him a maybe. Of course, they both have to break up with their current partners. Fast forward 1 year later where Layla is at work planning to leave early to get her boyfriend Tanner his favorite Italian takeout. Girl, she comes home to find Tanner's corny ass with a white woman. Oh, it adds up. She throws them both out, which, sidebar, this scene wasn't the best acted in my opinion. It was also a little unrealistic in terms of Layla's reaction, but hey, it is a family film, so, you know, I'll allow it. Layla meets with her friend that night for drinks where she is, of course, pissed. They talk about Airport James and possibly meeting him at the Pentatonix concert. They see a pic of James online with a purchased ticket. Layla is struggling to find her a ticket though. Her friend suggests a service called Impromptu that may be able to assist her in getting a ticket. It turns out that the first fine-ass man that Layla saw last year at the airport works at Impromptu and is assigned to assist Layla. His name is Teddy, and Teddy's fine-ass desperately needs to get a good review from Layla, and his job might even depend on it. Teddy meets with Layla and remembers her face but not sure from where. Teddy's unable to find her a ticket in the Impromptu database but claims he knows a guy who can help, so he and Layla go to meet the guy. But instead, they end up meeting a con artist from Craigslist that Layla insisted on going to. This guy, well, conned her by selling her a year-old ticket. Layla then attempts to pepper spray him but sprays Teddy instead. Teddy's fine ass ends up messaging the manager of Pentatonix via social media in hopes of getting a ticket. Pentatonix's manager tells them about Teddy and they are intrigued by Layla's story. In the meantime, Layla and Teddy continue their search for a ticket around the city, including running an errand to pick up a Chanel purse in exchange for a ticket. During this time, we see the chemistry build up between Layla and Teddy. They actually have such good chemistry and it's the cutest thing ever. They waited in line for the purse and got a favor from the saleswoman at the store when Layla decided to give it to a father and his son who almost lost his mom. It was a very sweet moment, and yes, I cried. The whole time, Teddy is keeping Pentatonix up to speed by messaging them on social media, even though he doesn't know that they're reading his messages. Pentatonix then realizes that it just may be Layla and Teddy that has the love story of the season. Layla and Teddy end up on a carriage ride in the snow to go uptown to Harlem to see Layla's friend when Layla discovers that Teddy is actually a Pentatonix fan. They arrive to Layla's friend's place where Teddy in his arms prepares a fabulous meal for them. Layla, her friend, and myself are all swooning over Teddy. He stopped cooking professionally so that he could take care of his mother. He then gets a text from his cousin saying that he has 2 Pentatonix tickets waiting for him in Brooklyn. Turns out the tickets from Teddy's cousin Jordy was just a scheme that Todd set up to come at us with the bullshit. Cousin Jordy tells Teddy and Layla that they need to win a lip-syncing battle to win the tickets. After intense training from Cousin Jordy, Teddy's mom tells him that she wants her creme brulee. It's at this time when Layla remembers that it was in fact Teddy at the airport who put her on to sriracha. Teddy then teaches her how to make creme brulee, and it's the cutest thing ever. God, they look really good together. Both Layla and Teddy's mom encourage him to open his own restaurant. The next night, Layla and Teddy compete in the holiday lip sync battle, and immediately following their performance, they share the sexiest kiss on stage in front of everyone, but they played it off to be a part of the act. They didn't end up winning the competition, so did not get the tickets. Pentatonix is still closely following this love story and realize that they do actually have an extra ticket available for their show. They send Teddy the ticket, but he only gets it if he agrees to play Santa in their performance. Pentatonix really wants Teddy there to see if Layla chooses either him or James. Layla goes to get dressed and discovers she's head over heels for Teddy, just like me. Teddy goes to get ready with Pentatonix, and James shows up to the venue hoping to see Layla, or so we thought. He waits a while and leaves when he doesn't see her. Or so we thought. She arrives seconds after he walks off. She ends up running into him where she tells him that she's in love with someone else. She runs off before he gets a word in, and we see that James is actually still with his girlfriend. So the whole time he wasn't even waiting for her. The concert begins and Layla is running around looking for Teddy, but Teddy is sliding down Pentatonix's chimney. He pours his feelings on stage for Layla as she catches the tail end of it, wearing a beautiful red gown. Teddy is also wearing a beautiful red velvet suit. He tells her that the universe melted away when they kissed, and they kissed again. It was so sweet, a really cute love story. Was this just another corny holiday film? Honestly, I loved this film. I thought it was well done. I thought it had its corny moments for sure, but overall it was well done. Christina acted well. I thought the acting was mostly good in this film. She also executive produced it. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it. And again, while it had its corny moments, overall, it was not just another corny holiday film.